5 red lights, and away we go. There we go. So Sven looking like he's got a nice clean start.
Oh,
A
there's
little bit
contact.
of position jostling, yeah, between the Mercedes and the Toro Rosso cutting the corner completely there. Rhapsody having a little bit of trouble off the start, but he's got around clean. Sven and Salva hold on to 1 and 2. Craven in 3rd. Rhapsody's still in 4th. Then it's quite... I can't tell if Seren's still got the position on EP Life here.
EP Life
EP
looking to
Life on
overtake
the
Saren.
inside, but I think he's made the move stick. It's going to be a little... So EP Life now up into 5th. Chris is already in 7th.
Contact! There's a power!
Contact, massive. Yeah, wow.
Luckily, that power-up didn't last too long. The Renault hits the back of the Ferrari, hits the Mercedes as well. Lots of contact in the beginning of the Singapore Grand Prix.
Chris is missing both end plates. I think he might have come out of that the worst.
Oh, he hits the
Seren's
wall!
just
Chris
gone
is
straight across the... Rackety's out.
Rackety has retired from the Singapore Grand Prix after Chris hit the back of him. And he...
Oh, a little bit of contact between Seb and Chris. Seb hitting the back end of the Ferrari. I don't know. There's a lot of end plates missing. That's all I'm seeing right now on a track like Singapore. Car Freak goes straight on the inside of Seb, as does Pandorf. Seb drops 2 places. That damaged front wing doing him no favours right now.
The 2 Red Bulls are looking to battle it through the pack. Oh, and he's going to try and take a move on the Renault, but he backs out. He's going to wait for the next couple of turns.
Car Freak goes past Chris, but Chris has gone back past. Both are sustaining damage. Sven's already finished the lap, and we're here watching people just scrabble for positions.
Chris is going to look to pit after that destroyed
Is he going to the pits?
Yes.
Yeah, we're seeing a couple people going into the pits here. So we got Saren, we've got Chris and Seb all coming into the pits. So Sven, he's maintained first. Salva's in second.
Bandov's going to look to make a move here. Oh, they've run
a little bit of contact between the 2. They bounced away. Pandorf's clean through by the looks of it now. But it certainly wasn't
the best
contact-free
move.
Is Car Freak's wing missing? It is. Car Freak's wing missing an end plate as well. But he's not looking pretty... He's not looking that fast. DRS zone.
Now, in the slipstream.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's going to go for
Chris just sets the fastest lap. Yeah, but you got that racing point in the back.
They touch
a little bit of contact between the 2. There's Kime as well in the racing point. He's going around the outside now of Car Freak. They're all still in a little chain. No position swaps yet, but Kime looks like he's got a better exit here.
He's not.
Doesn't look like it's good enough though. And Car Freak's got to be careful from behind.
Absolutely. Kime is looking to grab a couple positions here. And keep in mind, remember, Kime didn't qualify, so he's up in 8th.
Yeah.
With no qualifying.
Well, Kime's already taken advantage of Decker, who's missing both end plates, but Car Freak is also... He's missing an end plate. And here goes Kime. He's back down. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's going for the inside. I think he's pretty much made the move, but... yeah. Well, so the racing point of Kime is through.
I think
but we are going to go into the second DRS here.
For this DRS zone, like I said.
Yeah, Car Freak's got this damaged front wing, and Rhapsody's just received a warning.
I believe that's another penalty for him. Kime's looking to make a move here on Tomai. Going for the outside. No, he takes it too wide.
A little wide, yeah.
Renault.
You got that racing point of Keon in the background. You can see every now and again he's lagging. He's twitching around the place.
He's doing his best to try and catch this pack up.
Back up the front of the grid, Sven has increased the gap between him and Salva to 1.7 seconds. So
looking to make a move here. He goes to the outside. He's gonna go. Oh no, Tomai.
It doesn't look like he's got a.
He's gonna make another move potentially here at the next turn. Takes the racing line where Tomai goes wide. Going
Car Freak receives a 3-second penalty for that. Oh, he's made it through.
Kime has denied Tomai the racing line. He's taken it and has smoothly taken 6th place.
I mean,
but
Tomai has got like downforce disadvantage because of that front wing. So there's not really a lot he can do. And now this is going to give Kime this clear air that he's been looking for, just allowing him to get on with that race. He's got rid of that pack.
Absolutely. But with all this fighting that's happening, guess who's caught them up? Kion has.
He's back, yeah. He did take damage from earlier where he did hit that wall. But he's got no more damage than Car Freak, who again looks around the outside of Tomai. He might try and get a better exit here. He's not done too badly, actually. He's coming around the inside. Oh, but it...
Car Freak's gonna go for the cutback. No, it gets denied by Tomei. And Kion, he's just settling in here, taking advantage of that slipstream. Thinking about...
And Raptor's Raid as well. He's joining the party. He's not... As is Craven. Craven on fresh mediums as well. Raptor's Raid is also on hards, same age as these guys. But Craven, he qualified third. He stayed in third until he pitted. And he's now on mediums. He should technically be a lot faster than these guys.
Craven goes straight through. Raptor's Raid went way too wide.
Is about to carve through this train of cars. He's got fresh tyres. He's got no damage. Whereas Keon and Car Freak have both got damage.
He's going to be looking to make a move on Kion here. They're going straight up
to the inside. Can he hold it? He's going to be on the outside here, but
there's two moves being made at once. Tomei and Car Freak make contact. Craven's going to take advantage
of
this.
Right into the wall. Craven's through, but
so did Rhapsody.
Tommy and Car Freak entangled on the wall.
Car Freak got a 3-second time penalty for that severe collision. Chris is just joining the party now, it seems.
Now this is where it's starting to get interesting. Chris is let pass by Car Freak. Car Freak doesn't want to hold him up. And this is where it starts to get interesting. Craven really cut through that field like a hot knife through butter. He went from 10th to 6th in a matter of seconds.
Alright, Pandog might be making a move on EP Life here in the DRS, especially since EP Life went wide. He's getting DRS, he's in the slipstream of EP Life going on hot lap. Overtake mode now. He's going to look to make a move on the inside. Nearly makes contact.
Very close between the two of them. EP Life's wide, and Pandolf looks like he's through, but he's on the outside.
Oh! That was very close.
Very good driving from the two of them. No contact between them. Kynes just received the 3-second time penalty.
Rhapsody is within 2/10 of Kion in 7th place. They're going on the DRS straight. Kion goes a little wide. They're racing wheel to wheel now. This is going to be exciting to see who can effectively overtake here. Ooh, nearly contact right there. Looks like Kion has ceded the position. He understands he's going to lose that position there. Seb is actually going to look for a move on Raptor's Raid after he went really wide in turn 1. So that's
you just got Chris there. Yeah, you just got Chris there lurking at the back. We've already seen this.
He's on.
Oh, he's gone right round. Is he gonna? He didn't clip Chris though. From my perspective, though, it looked like he might have slid straight into the side of Chris, but
yeah, and then there's some contact there.
Given
Seb overtakes Kion here. Chris is gonna go for a
Chris is on the inside. Yeah.
He doesn't go for it though. Maybe going for the cutback here. Does he have the drive to do it? He's just barely alongside him. He's going to take the racing line, and he's going to deny
the outside,
Kion.
maybe?
Kion now has a DRS.
Chris just makes an absolute move around the outside. And interestingly enough, in the background now, you can see Pandolf, who's just pitted. He's the first of these top 10 drivers to pit in a long time, apart from a few like Craven.
And he pitched for
But he's on fresh.
Oh!
Yeah, he's pitted for hard.
Kion makes contact with the back of Chris. Yeah. Ruins his own race there.
Pandolf. Is that damage?
For Pandolf, perhaps. I'm not so sure about Chris. I think Chris is fine.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, Keon's front wing's damaged. He's lost both end plates. But the thing is now, if the people on the hard tyres have to pit for those softs at the end, Craven, who will pit earlier
is
for
alongside Craven here. He's going to go for the move.
Has he made it stick?
That's a clean move by Sven. He denies Craven the racing line, and now Craven has dropped back to 3rd place with 7-lap medium tires, and Sven
with
on
Salva on hard
tires.
Salva's just behind him as well. He's only 1.1 seconds up the road.
Oh,
I don't think it was as a result of that incident.
Wide there. That gives Salva the opportunity to take 3rd. Looks like Craven must have made contact with the wall there earlier.
That's really unfortunate for Craven.
Looks like he's going to have to pit here, but it looks like he's going to have to go on hard tires for the rest of the race. He's going to be significantly slower towards the end.
But not too far up the road, you've got Kime, who's hasn't pitted at all this race. He's going to have to pit at some point.
Oh! Rhapsody goes wide, hits the wall. Chris is going to take advantage of that. He's going to get
you got Pandorf as well. Pandorf of Well takes advantage. He is now back in business. Both Ferraris, they had a terrible start. Qualifying did not go their way. But now, Chris makes it up into 4th, and Pandorf is down in 6th. This is such an improvement on how he started this race.
So, keep in mind, Rhapsody's going to pit probably at one point, I believe. So that's going to drop him up 1 position. Kime probably will.
Ben here going, oh! Kime goes completely wide, hits the wall. That's destroyed Kime's race. I'm going to assume that that's as a result of these really old tyres. He's pushed too hard, I think. He's down to 3rd. He's completely lost.
Sven hits the wall!
He hits the wall.
Oh, he's on 6-lap hard tires. That's totally screwed his strategy. Now he has to make a decision here. Does he want to pit for brand new wings? But that does mean he's going to have to pit again. And he's going to lose a significant amount of positions.
Just needs to keep this consistent. His biggest rivals, Sven and Kime, that's who were challenging for the lead. The podium was anyone's guess. But now Salva here is looking in a really strong position for this race win. Kime really took advantage of corner cutting leniency there.
Ooh. Oh, Seb is going to take advantage of Chris's missed
Was
break.
that a little bit of contact between them? Seb's made it past Chris. I was not expecting this.
I'm sure Chris is very upset with that. He braked at an improper time right behind Kime, hesitated a little, and that allowed Seb to overtake him from the outside there. Oh! They make contact! They're grinding against each other!
They're literally touching wheels. Kime's through by the looks of it. No damage.
Craven is on 4-lap worn tires in comparison to Kime.
6 laps.
6 laps.
6. Yeah. So it's even worse. I don't think he's going to be able to drag these mediums to the end. It's right behind him. Kime has clawed his way back into a podium position. And it is absolutely storming away. He's got over a second. I don't think Craven's going to get the DRS here.
Seb there. He's really mad about Kime taking that position back. He's looking to try and make a move. No, Seb takes the position back.
Kime's got 3 of DRS.
Chris is going to go for a move here, so does the Williams.
Has Sven made it stick as well? Oh my god. 3 into the corner.
This is a disaster for Craven, who has dropped back a significant amount of positions.
And he might have to pit as well, because his tyres are so much older.
This pack is 14 seconds behind Pandorf. Even if you add that 7 seconds, say Salva pits, they're still within range for... Oh! Sven!
Chris and Sven.
Make contact.
We've seen it before. It's happened again.
I don't think Chris is very happy about that. Sven spun out Chris. Luckily, at least he didn't overtake Chris there. That would have just been dirty.
That's Chris's second major incident of the race. Neither are showing damage on front wings.
That means they're 4 seconds behind Seb and Kime.
Chris is really not having a good evening here. He crashed in qualifying. He had that really early on incident in the first few where he went from 10th to 7th and then back down. There. And now he's also collided with Sven. What a shocker of a race for Chris. If you'd have told me at the start of this race, with the grid order we had, that the closest gap on the 25th lap was going to be Sven and Chris fighting for 5th, I would not have believed you.
Sven's going to go for a move on the outside here. He's side
by
side.
He goes.
Chris, oh!
Little bit of touching. They're both wide. Again, no damage, but geez,
oh, he goes for a late move on the inside, but Chris sees it.
Chris taps his little rear left, I think, on the wall there on the exit.
Sven went for a really late move there, and I think Chris saw it coming because he's nervous around Sven now. Sven absolutely shouldn't have gone for that move there, but now Chris has lost a little bit of time as a result of it. So
yeah, it's not.
They just narrowly avoided yet another incident between them.
It comes the week after Carlos Sainz in the McLaren took his first podium, and here he comes.
Salva
takes first place.
He wins the
in
Singapore Grand Prix. Pandolf's going to go here and finish second in the Singapore Grand Prix.
Yeah.
We're going to
And
start.
it looks like Kime here. He's going to round out the podium in third. We've got a McLaren, a Ferrari, and a Racing Point in first, second, and third.
We're going to start seeing penalties be applied here.
Chris has finished behind Seb.
Oh. Incredible. All those penalties he's gained. He's finished behind Seb. What an incredible result for Seb. What an incredible disappointment for Chris. 2 wins in a row. 2 pole positions in a row. Only to finish 6th in the Singapore Grand Prix here at Marina Bay.
Absolutely shocking evening from him. He had 3 major incidents.
They're not too happy with each other, I assume, especially because...
Oh, and it's Salva's birthday as well.
Oh, so, Salva wins the Singapore Grand Prix on his birthday. How fantastic is that?
What an excellent evening for him. There he is. The McLaren driver. Possibly the best birthday present he could receive. That massive trophy there. First for him. Pandolf second in the Ferrari. And third is Kime there.
How ecstatic must be the Ferrari teammate to outdo Chris, who has been consistently the greatest driver in the league. This must be a very greatest result for him. And Kime, he has done very well in comparison to last week, especially. And keep in mind, Kime had a qualifying ban, so the gift.
Let's see what we get here.
Okay.
So now Seb actually had 2 time penalties, but Chris had his own. So we've got Salva in first, Pandolf second, Kime in third, Sven brings home 4th, and running out the top 5 is Seb. Then we've got Chris, Craven, Keon, Rhapsody, and EP Life finishing the top 10.
So who do we think is the driver of the day?
I think Salva, he definitely put in that.
He had really impressive tire management
smashed
skills.
it. The fact that him and Pandolf managing to get that many laps, obviously Pandolf went a lap further than him. Those hard tyres, 18 and 19 laps. That's absolutely astonishing around Singapore. It really is. Kime as well, I wouldn't say he's driver of the day. He did have an incident.
Right.
He didn't have that tyre management, so...
It's just, he's quite lucky that he got to 3rd place, but he did put himself in the position to take 3rd.